What's the episode number? 13?
I have no idea.
Let me look. I'll tell you in a couple seconds. We also still have to do the dumb clap thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have to clap together.
We are on episode 14.
Hey, look at that.
Okay. We'll get this down one day.
On one.
On 1, 3, 2, 1. Good enough.
Okie dokie.
Why don't we clap after one?
We do.
Because
Mark
Well,
said on one.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
on one, so I clapped when you said one.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know. You said on 1.
Yeah.
Mark and I said, yeah, I just agreed with you.
He's just agreeable. You know, Jay.
Yeah, that's
Give a little
definitely
stuff.
sounds like me.
yeah,
Goes along with whatever everybody wants to do, man.
That guy's cruising all slow.
Okay.
ooh, I smell
So-
lovely.
Welcome to episode 14 of the Drunken Arcanauts Origins campaign. It's a D&D podcast, exclusively 5th edition nonsense that we have custom made into even more nonsense than D&D already normally is. I'm Clancy. I'm the DM. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to our patrons really quick. Mitch D, Cole J, Ethan S, Jess S, and Skate P. All you guys have been great. We really appreciate the support. If everybody else wants to do the introductions, starting with Risky and then going around, I'll do the recap and we'll get right back into the story.
Hi, I'm Risky. I'm playing Brotisserie, who is a barbarian, Aarakocra bird person who is ladies' man, and yeah, that's all I got.
I am relevant. I'm playing a human bard named Liza, who is currently invisible and probably going to stay that way for a while.
My name is Mark. I play a Tabaxi ranger named Seth. And I don't really remember what's going on with me, except we're headed to my home country.
Kinda.
Sort of.
We're getting there. I'm Jay. I play Erdry. He's a half dark elf rogue, and he has brought the group into a dumb situation and almost got them all killed by demons, and it's been fun.
Okay, so where we left off, the party had just fled the mainland from the encroaching armies of Clea and jumped on a merchant vessel after some nonsense with a demon that they, for whatever reason, summoned on a boat in a storm. They managed to make it to an island known to have treasures from a seraph, treasures stolen from the seraphim, guarded by a demon. They're sure that the demon is probably dead. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because it's the one they summoned onto the boat. Lots of problems around that. They then split the party, taking 3 different paths up a mountain, abandoning one member in the caves, Dormarcus, and then coming back together at top so that they could watch Brotisserie flirt with a tiefling demonology expert before they found out about the keys they would need in order to access the center. Which I believe I said they needed 7 keys?
7 keys, and we have 5.
You have 5 of them, yeah. At this point, they've killed a few of the other groups. They know from a lucky spell that Dormarcus has beaten them to the center of the island, and now they need to get the other 2 keys and make their way to the center so they can get that treasure. And that's probably as easy as all that, maybe. And we hop back in with you guys having just slaughtered some people, not even giving them a chance to join you or ask them or anything. You just jumped them, took their keys.
And
And they're probably bad guys.
and I think I caught half the forest on fire or something.
Yes, you did. The forest is on fire.
Can't believe Perjury abandoned Dormarcus.
Yeah, okay. That's how that happened.
So we just murdered them, and we're at their camp now.
Yeah, you're at their camp. You just looted them. You gotten some stuff, and you got the keys. And we're basically having to decide how you were going to get to the center? Were you going to just head straight there through the jungle? Maybe look for some game trails? Were you going to try and put out the fire that's slowly burning the forest?
I don't care about the fire. I'm more concerned about Dora Marcus. Because she was tracking him with the spell.
Do we know that Erdry set the fire?
I think you probably do. You watched him shoot flames out of his hands before you know he was in the forest, and then came running out of the forest and was like, you didn't say it, you didn't see him, but I assume you guys can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that fire? Why'd you set all of the forest on fire?
I was just thinking ahead. You know, there's a lot of monsters out there.
In the forest?
You never know.
Are we gonna just leave it burning, or?
I don't think it's gonna stop any demons that are on here.
I don't know how to stop a fire.
It might
personally.
attract some demons. They
Maybe
like
if we had a
fire.
crystal to throw in the ocean.
Yeah, that'd be helpful, huh?
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
put that right out.
Yeah.
Those
I don't
special
care.
horses.
It's middle of the night, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dark now.
Okay. Did we want to rest at this pre-made camp? I mean, we don't have to make one now.
Yeah, we don't even have to make a fire.
Yeah. Should say pretty warm through the night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just rest while there's a forest fire around.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's probably fine. It'll buff out.
Smoke is blowing it away, so you just get a light campfire smell. It's very nice.
You're
Occasional.
welcome.
Aromatherapy.
So you guys are gonna short rest or long rest?
What do I need for my? Because I think I used my enrage or frenzy.
Yeah, you're pretty tired. If you want to get back to full health, you're gonna need to at least long rest, but it could be dangerous here at night. Of course, it could be dangerous anywhere at night.
Well, I'm just gonna sleep for as
Like
long as
a-
people will let me.
So do you want to take a long sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably have someone watching.
Probably.
Who's got the least health? They should probably definitely.
Well, mine is showing my full health, so that's probably not
That's
right.
because we
We-
level.
I don't think so.
For level
Um,
8.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
leveled to level 8.
Weren't we already level 8?
I don't know.
When
I don't
did
know,
we
mine-
post our stuff?
Page says
That
level
was
up.
after the last episode, wasn't it? Or
It's hard to say.
I don't
I
know
think-
what's happening anymore.
I think we're already level 8.
no? Oh no. I want a long rest.
Okay, bye.
It's just we need someone to watch because the chances of another group fighting us is high.
I can watch.
I-
Seth can watch.
I got pretty low health myself.
Seth's all good.
Oh.
Seth did some cure wounds and
Okay, well, Erdry's meditating then.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Liza's golden,
Seth is gonna
man.
keep watch, and the rest of you are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Sure.
I'm gonna play my lute while they sleep.
You're a
A lullaby?
performance check.
Ooh. Yeah. 30.
Yeah, 30.
whoa.
That's solid. So you guys fall right asleep. You feel real good. It's gonna go ahead and give you all the normal benefits of a long rest, but go ahead and add your con modifier as bonus health for anybody who's sleeping right now.
Ooh.
Seth, you're not sleeping right now, but you are going to go ahead and get the benefits of a short rest if there were any that you needed while you're
Sweet.
watching. So, you're doing what? They're all just passed out around this campfire. What are you doing to watch, Seth?
I'm gonna pay attention to the fire and make sure that's not getting any closer to us or gonna hurt us at all. Maybe I'll go look around near the woods.
Also, they were right. We did level. I just looked into it.
Check the checked your logs.
So, what's your plan here? You're just doing laps? Are you up in a tree, like watching the fire burn its way away from the camp the other direction, or
Yeah, I'd probably climb up in a tree, watch the fire get away from us, and see if I can see anything from up there.
Okay.
Because there's still other groups around, not necessarily by us, but headed toward the treasure.
Yeah, and I mean, forest fire is a fairly big beacon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, roll me a perception check. A few hours into the night.
That's a 23.
3. With the 23, you see eyes in reflecting a little bit of light, probably, I don't know, 500 yards away in another tree looking at you. Can't really make out anything except for the eyes. They're just reflecting light like an animal's eyes would. But it's definitely looking right at you.
Do they seem like friendly eyes to me?
They're gentle.
Roll me something that would tell me how you think eyes would look friendly like that.
I can roll an investigation. Wait. Investigation plus 5. Oh, 18.
18. They don't look different than any other wild eyes you've seen. You can't make out malice or friendship in them. They just look like eyes, but they're locked right onto you. You could, I suppose, with an investigation, make out that whatever it is probably is only about half your size.
Oh. A little guy. I don't feel very concerned about this. Unless the eyes suddenly disappear or they are closer to me, I'm not too worried about it. I'll keep an eye out toward that direction as I look around and make sure the fire is going away from us.
As soon as you look away, when you look back, the eyes are gone.
Uh-oh. And not very long has passed since we started resting.
It's only been about 2 hours.
I'll go down and tell Liza, who's still awake, playing her lute. It's a long time to play a lute.
Well, I'm a performer.
I saw some eyes up there, just little eyes.
Are they friendly
I don't.
eyes?
I can't tell if they're friendly or not, but I looked away for a second and then I looked back. They're not there anymore, so it could be headed toward us, but maybe we might have to deal with that if they come near us.
They?
The eyes. I don't know what they're attached to.
I'm like, okay.
Could have just been 2 floating eyes. They would be appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope that the eyes were attached to something.
Yeah, maybe something like a little buddy.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty easy to fight some eyes.
Yeah. Did you see anything down here while you were playing your lute?
Probably not.
Oh,
What was your perception there?
for Liza, is she rolling perception?
Yeah,
14.
14. With a 14, you saw a scaly little raccoon thing
Scaly.
staring at you from a bush and then scurry off.
Or saw like a armadillo raccoon thing.
Ooh, they carry leprosy. Stay away from that.
What's leprosy?
Your skin falls off, I think. It's not good. Ooh, we might be immune though, because we're the ones who spread diseases, so it might be okay.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna get leprosy.
You never know.
Only leopards can get that.
Yeah.
Or
That's true.
Oh wait, you're a cat.
Ooh, yeah. We should get another leprechaun. Don't you get a wish?
Yeah,
Do you know how to summon a leprechaun?
I think only Erdry does.
Oh. I think didn't Brotisserie try one time, or maybe just
I don't
Erdry was the
know.
one.
I don't know
Can't
what
remember now.
happened.
Remembering is hard.
Okay. So
They're a
what are
bunch of
you
fucking idiots.
what are you doing for the rest of your watch here? Are you gathering other people? Are you making food? Are you going back up the tree?
I could make some food. I
Let's
don't know
cook
who
a
has
cake.
rations.
It's a good watch.
Can we make a cake?
So, sure, you guys spend the next hour attempting to make a cake. It's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake.
Mmm.
Oh God.
However, you got to do the cooking by the book, guys. So, roll me, I don't know, intelligence?
Okay. 20, not nat 20.
Okay, you know what ingredients you
17.
would need to make a cake. You would have
Yes.
to do some foraging to find equivalent things that you're missing. Probably need to find some wild bird eggs. You do have a little bit of flour and stuff that you got from the merchant, but not enough that you would, have used it for anything normally. But if you're really determined, you can do it. And
Yeah.
you know that
Hell
there's
yeah.
some options. So
We should
you're
make
going to do
cake.
foraging? Are you
Yeah.
guys going together to forage?
I mean, we could go together. What if we need stuff, Liza, in different spots? It seems unlikely. Like bird eggs, you probably have to go. I can climb a tree for that.
Yeah, I can't climb a tree.
Yeah. So we're gonna separate and try to find our
She's a leper.
ingredients.
I'm
Okay,
scared
how
to
big of
hide.
a loop are you doing here looking for these bird eggs? Are you doing like a half mile or a mile?
I don't probably want to go farther than a half mile.
Yeah, I should probably stay pretty close.
And where are you going, Liza?
Are we both looking for bird eggs?
I can do the bird eggs. You can't get in a tree.
So
There's
then
other
what am
stuff that you need to get.
Okay.
Various other things that you wouldn't have to necessarily climb a tree for.
Okay, well, I'm going to find things that I don't need to climb a tree for.
Okay. Are you trying to go to the same direction, or are you guys just going where they're most likely to speed it up?
Well, I don't want to go like the same direction as him. Well, you could probably still find them in that direction.
Okay, we'll say that you guys generally
Yeah.
stay going the same direction
We'll
and
stay
head out.
close.
And you start foraging. You're looking up trees. Erdry and Brotisserie, I need you guys to make perception checks.
Sorry.
Uh oh. Ooh, maybe it's Dormarcus, you guys.
That's an 11.
No. They're going to get leprosy.
Erdry,
8.
8 to 11. I didn't even have
Dang
to
it.
give you disadvantage for sleeping.
I was tired.
Okay. You
Nothing
guys
happens.
sleep peacefully. In fact, you each have a pretty good dream. Pretty
Uh-oh.
fun.
Aw.
Seth, roll me survival. And
Ooh.
Liza, roll me survival.
Oh, shit.
Crap. That's not a plus very many.
17.
15.
That's not bad. 17. You gather most of the things you need to make a forest cake. Seth, you find a tree, and you can see a nest, but you're going to have to climb way up this tree. And it's a big tree. It's like a redwood,
Ooh.
and it's going to take a pretty good athletics just to climb it because it doesn't have a lot of branches for you to grab onto, right?
Yeah.
Additionally, where the nest is sticking out of is big. Like, the hole is probably half again taller than your head, and those pellets from before are all around you.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to climb up this big
Oh
old
my
tree.
God.
23. I have
You
great
climb
athletics.
right up. Are you being stealthy?
Since I saw those eyes, I'll probably be as stealthy as I can be.
Roll me a stealth as well.
20, not nat.
Okay. You climb up pretty calmly and quietly. As you peek your head over the nest, you can see a huge bird. One that is probably twice the size of rotisserie. It's facing the other direction, and it's just probably sleeping. In the nest are eggs a little bigger than what would be a good example for you. You could probably fit 2 or 3 inside a backpack.
Hmm.
They're big eggs. They're really big eggs. And the bird's facing the other way. You're gonna grab one?
Yeah, how many of these? I just need one, I hope.
You just need one.
Good. Am I going to do a sleight of hand to try to steal one of these?
Yeah.
Come on. That's 11.
11.
Fuck.
You grab it, and I need you to make me a perception check.
16.
16. You get the egg, and how are you getting down?
How high up am I?
You're about 90 feet in the air.
Oh. I'm gonna try to just be very svelte and acrobatic and athletic and carefully climb down this tree.
So roll me in athletics.
I think you said acrobatics as well.
It's
plus
true.
7, 25.
Just a roll for each one.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a deck save.
Crap. Oh, that's good now. As long as I roll well. 19.
19. You suddenly, you just feel the back of your neck tingle, and you jump to the side, clawing into the tree as 2 giant talons lash out. It appears that the one that was asleep was not the only one of the parents of this nest.
Oh, crap.
Somehow, silently, flying through the air, a giant bird has struck, and it seems to know you have the egg.
You know
I need you to start climbing down again.
Yeah.
Right?
So, you're going down. You've got your 25. The bird is flying, and it's swooping at you. Are you doing anything other than climbing down to try and deal with it?
Not if I don't have to. I want to focus all my attention on just getting down safely.
Okay. It's flapping at you and pecking at you, and I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, crap.
Rolled a 27.
Oh, that's only 18.
I think the dumbest shit that happens is while other people are sleeping.
Okay. Yeah. The incredibly necessary cake search.
Yeah.
Well, I got the crystal while everyone
Sorry.
was sleeping, and then we got told to go on the pirate mission.
Seth agreed. He agreed to make cake with me.
So, Seth, I need you to make another deck save. Got to beat a 15.
Come on. I have +6, so come on. 24.
24. An owl narrowly misses you. It's clearly a giant owl at this
Oh,
point.
shit. We've got some images in our Slack chat.
So, the giant owl clearly misses you, but you are continuing to climb down. And what are you doing on your turn? Just climbing?
Stupid.
Just climbing, and I shout, Brotisserie, your dad's over here.
You're a half a mile away.
Yeah, as
Can
loud
I
as
roll
I can.
perception?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Well, that's not a good sign. That's 13.
13. I'll say you do wake up. You don't necessarily know why you woke up. It was just one of those things where the sound itself, while faint, was enough to jar you awake.
Dormurgus.
Roll me a perception check really quick, Rotisserie.
15.
15. You can see that the gear around the camp has been dumped out all over the place, and all of your stone fragments are gone.
Do I have my weapons?
You do have the weapons. They didn't steal that. They just took the fragments for the gate.
Okay.
Back to Seth. I need you to make me an dex save.
Come on, come on. 17.
17. And does 14 hit?
It does.
14 hits?
Yeah, my AC's low. Unless I
You
do
get
bark skin.
raked across the back by the owl's talons and take 10 damage.
Oh, it's an actual owl.
A giant owl.
Oh, just an owl.
Just a giant owl.
No
Wow,
bear
that's
tendencies.
fucking surprising.
But at this point, Mama Owl joins as well.
Uh-oh.
She's going to roll lower than you.
It's probably
Yes.
fine.
Seth, your turn. You probably have 2 more athletics checks to make to the ground. You're only like 40 feet in the air. You can drop, but you'll take damage, and it might be bad.
Am I
Uh,
worried about him?
let's
at
do
all?
one
At
more
this point,
athletics, and then I'll try to
you
drop.
have heard him shouting, Liza. You do see him up there with the owls swarming him.
Oh well, I should probably go help him.
Okay?
You'd probably just go back to camp and ditch him too.
Oh fuck off! Wait, am I still invisible though?
No, your invisibility wore off. Been
Okay.
hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, you
Doesn't-
played a song.
Oh yeah, I played you guys some beautiful lullabies.
Right before you left us asleep.
Mhm.
I didn't want the cake to be a lie. Well, I should probably do the right thing and go help Seth.
Roll initiative.
Roll high.
Nat one.
Damn it.
Okay, it's Mama Bird's turn. Seth, roll a dex save.
That mama bird.
Come on, come on. That's at 9. 15.
15.
Yeah. Did they leave the call?
No. They're still here. They're just changing camera angles.
Something happened.
Can you guys still hear us, Katie? No, they can't hear us.
Yeah.
Classic.
I can't hear them.
That's possible. But I don't think they can hear us because I'm sure Katie'd look at the camera and give us some sort of sign if they could.
Yeah, they knew something was going on.
Hey,
Okay.
And they're back.
Okay. So, Seth, what'd you get? You passed the save?
15.
or- Yes?
I got 15.
15. Meet or beat. Okay, yeah. You passed the save, barely. And then, a 18 to hit.
Crap.
And that's 9 more damage as it slams into your leg and tries to peck at it. It mostly just tears out a ton of hair, but it does get a little chunkier skin that rips off with the hair. Liza, your turn. There are 2 giant owls harassing your friend as he's trying to crawl down.
Okay, Seth. I'm really sorry if this hurts you. Just know that Liza thinks that you're her best friend.
I mean, at this point, you're sort of Liza's only friend.
You're not wrong. She thinks that you're her best friend because you healed her that one time. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna cast Fireball into
Uh,
a tree, pretty
into the
much.
tree. Are you
No.
trying to get both the owls?
Yeah.
Just fuck
Okay.
this forest.
Yeah. So Seth, you're gonna need to make the deck save. The owls are gonna need to make the deck save. What's the save they got to make?
Ooh.
16.
They do
My
not.
spell
make-
DC is a 16.
How about you, Seth?
I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
So this fireball shoots up and collides in the tree, and Seth, you leap off as it happens. The thermal heat is enough to provide you just enough lift that you fly into one of the owls and grab a hold of its legs and just use it to start hang gliding down. The owl itself is burning badly in the fire, and you're going to be able to make it only 15 feet off the ground if you want to let go.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let go.
You drop, and the owls fly up and need to decide if they're coming after you or if they want to save their nest from the tree that's on fire. They go for the nest.
Good call.
They fly up, clutch the eggs, but the intelligence in their eyes implies that they know you are responsible and will be back for revenge. And that's it.
They take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I figured. If they had stuck around, I would have made you calculate it. As it stands, lighting their tree on fire was a good way to get rid of them.
Oh, good, because they took a lot of damage.
Rotisserie. So what do you do after you wake up? Your bard is gone. Your guard is gone. Your stuff is rifled through.
Is the demon lady okay?
The lady in red is missing as well.
Ooh, she stole your stuff.
Oh, that bitch. I'm gonna start like looking around for her and for the people missing. So
Okay.
Erdree's just chilling there.
Erdree's still asleep.
I'm just gonna go up. Wait, is there a small piece of gear just hanging out? It was all dumped everywhere. I just want to grab something small and chuck it at him.
Yeah, just some random thing.
Yep.
Okay. You hit him with a boot.
Wake up!
What? What the?
Everyone's
why'd you throw a
gone.
bo- What? Wait, what?
Liza took the demon lady and probably killed Seth.
Oh my god. I knew she was playing that lute a little too well tonight.
Yeah. I fell asleep way too fast.
God damn it. Okay, fuck, what should we do?
Let's go after her.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I mean, that's not that illogical. You did suspiciously get rid of Dormarcus,
I didn't get rid of him. I just
and
left him.
then you played a magical song to put everybody to sleep.
And
Just
you
wanted them to have sweet
attacked the
dreams.
lady too.
And
Yeah.
you made the biggest mistake of all right now. You have now taken the two chaotic characters and are bonding them against you. That is
Am
The
I
best
gonna
part
die
is
this
your
episode?
excuse is going to be so good. No, we were trying to make a cake. Okay, so are you guys trying to track them, or what's going on for you two?
Did we see the big fireball?
No.
No.
I mean, you can roll perception, see if you would have happened to catch it.
Yeah, right.
That's a 9.
Mine was a 13.
Nah. You're busy staring at your camp.
Okay.
You, for a moment, see some huge shapes fly past you, but you can't make them out clearly. It's still pretty dark, and they make no noise.
Would I be able to see him? I have night vision.
You can kind of tell there's some giant birds that fly by,
Oh, okay.
but you don't hear them. It's
Yeah.
interesting. So, you are going to do what? What's your plan?
I guess just start searching.
Should we be looking for like cat paws or her boots or something in the dirt? See if we
What
can
is-
find them.
What does Liza wear? Does she wear boots?
My super sexy prayer boots.
I don't know. I don't actually don't know. I don't pay that close attention.
Roll investigation.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
I went ahead and just napped
Wow.
nat one it. So
I got 12.
God. This is
Such idiots.
I
Um,
wouldn't have made a cake
you,
at night.
you guys are looking. Brotisserie, you find that it looks like Liza definitely left willingly, which is suspicious.
Mhm.
And Erdry, you notice that these smaller boot prints were probably just some sort of distraction.
yeah, I don't know. Do you think that bitch is smart enough to trick us? There's like prints everywhere.
I don't know. She could have been a spy this whole time.
Yeah, what if like the elves put her on our team on purpose? She is a human after all. She could have been like a slave deeper into the escalons of everything.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Seth and Liza, you guys, I assume, were on your way back after you got the egg.
Yeah, to make a cake.
Okay, you
Yeah, we're
show
gonna
back
make
up
a
at
cake.
camp, and everything is torn apart. And Hergery and Brotisserie are having some sort of insane conversation. You heard the very last bit of it, where he was like, "Do you think that bitch is smart enough to trick us?"
She's an elven spy.
Yeah, he's just going full Alex Jones over there.
Did Seth hear it too?
Yes.
Okay. What the fuck's going on?
I think maybe
There
they.
she is.
Oh,
Where have you guys been?
Where's the demon lady?
You
and
guys
all
come
of
back to get the
key
rest of the stuff?
What stuff?
Our lives?
Yeah.
we found Brotisserie's dad. He wasn't very happy.
That is parent.
Yeah. We had to get some eggs. We're making a
I've
cake.
never met my dad.
Well, we met your mom and your dad.
They're kind of pissed.
True.
I may have fireballed them.
That makes sense.
Yeah, things are really
Just-
adding up right
as soon
now.
as you meet my parents, you just try to kill them.
You guys want some cake?
Fuck no. Poison.
Oh, yeah,
You
what
Still
is
need to
this
make
cake for?
the cake.
Why did you guys?
steal our shit and then try to make us feel better?
Why did you kick all our stuff around?
Why don't you play your lute again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put us to sleep.
Yeah.
You didn't have a very good nap then. You seem kind of grumpy.
I rolled a 28.
28.
Like, no, don't actually play.
Too
Fuck you.
late.
She's playing a song about cake.
I'm gonna go grab her lute.
No.
You can dex contest if you'd like.
Okay.
That one.
Rotisserie, in sort of a stumbling bird rage, comes running and sort of balking at you like, "Bah!" reaches for the loot, and you sort of just like step out of the way and maybe maneuver around Seth and are like, no.
See, she
with
knows
that
like
one. You're a little dizzy from it. You're not enraged, but you're on the verge of it. You're real angry about all this, and
What is wrong with you people?
a
Okay.
normal bard wouldn't know how to dodge shit like that.
All right, everyone, calm down. Liza, did you or did you not intentionally put us asleep with your loot so that you could steal all our stuff and then come back with Seth to kill us?
And kill the demon lady.
Why would I?
Yeah.
Why would I do any of that?
Because
'Cause you're a
you're
spy.
an elven
I'm-
spy.
I'm a human. I play a fucking lute for
Suspicious.
tips.
Likely. You're a human. That's pretty common.
Yeah, they're pretty sketchy.
Guys, we really just were gonna make a cake.
Yeah, we were gonna bake
How-
you guys. a
It's
cake
Dor
so you
Marcus's
could wake up.
birthday, and
And you didn't think to wake us up before you left?
no, you need to do beauty
Do
sleep.
you know what watch is?
Everything was
We were-
fine.
We were still watching from afar. It was like a half a mile away. I
Seth
can
was in a
climb
tree.
trees.
He could see.
I didn't see anyone stealing our stuff.
Well,
Our-
that's because your parents attacked us.
Erdry. Seth's
Yeah.
a spy too.
I think
Well,
the only
where's your fucking girlfriend, Brotisserie?
That's what I was asking.
So you kicked
She
your
was
shit
here
around
when
and
we
left.
Okay.
So where the fuck did she go?
I don't know. You tell me. I was sleeping.
So maybe she went to hell with Clavidius.
Maybe.
She does love demons.
Hideous.
I think the only logical thing to do from here on out is that Brotisserie and I have our eye on you at all times. You don't get to just go off on your own adventures, and definitely no more watches.
Yeah, maybe you could take watch for once in your life. You don't
I
get to
did.
complain about how I do a watch when I volunteer every time.
And then you walk off and like try to make cake.
Yeah, you watch how you want.
Want the fucking cake or
No,
not?
I don't want a fucking cake.
Well, we just
How would you even make the cake?
slaved over a hot nest to get this egg.
You know what I would really, really
don't-
like?
You
Is
don't
the
use a
5
veg-
fragments you guys lost back. That's what I would like.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You should have kept closer control of your stuff.
We were asleep.
I wasn't
You
watching
were
your
on
stuff.
watch.
Did anybody attack you?
No, they came and stole our stuff.
Yeah, there you go. I'm watching you. I'm not watching your stuff. You're in charge of your own stuff.
You weren't watching us either.
I wasn't
they
till I
hurt
had to
you?
get cake
You were in a
supplies.
fucking tree. Look, trying to make a cake apparently in a nest.
This cake better be really fucking good when you guys are done with it.
German chocolate.
I don't. What's German?
I don't know. It's a word I heard one time.
That sounds gross.
You guys are assholes.
I think they're just making stuff up.
I do too. I don't believe them.
Well,
So let's
it's
see
your
this
prerogative.
cake.
Liza, show us your boots.
Her boots?
Yes.
It's a weird
or her
request.
boobs, either one.
Okay, I show them my super sexy prayer boots. Boot.
Your boots.
Do those match the ones on the ground?
So you're pointing out to Seth and Liza the boot prints on the ground.
Well, I mean, mostly Erdry.
You
Go-
can, I guess, everybody roll perception for me really quick.
Oh.
You just have to not get an at one.
Okay, 14.
18.
Fuck this guy.
Also 18.
20 non-natural.
Nice.
Okay. It is clear that those boot prints are itty bitty, probably halflings
No.
boot prints,
Hmm.
and they are all around. They definitely, the boot prints are responsible for the fragments, and then looking with your various perceptions, you can tell that probably there was a struggle with the woman in red, and that she was dragged off by either the small boot print person or maybe somebody helping them.
So on further, like I actually looked, maybe she's not responsible for all of this, and maybe we
Oh.
overreacted. However,
Um,
it was still really, 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 really stupid to leave.
Oh, and like you're the most responsible person here.
Yeah, why don't we go ask Dor Marcus
Yeah.
about who's a team player?
He's a grown-ass man.
You know what, Brotisserie? Why don't we
Or-
just go track these guys?
Yeah.
Let's go find your girlfriend.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
We're making
We're
cake,
gonna make a fucking
assholes.
cake.
Are you guys really staying behind to make a cake?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. Fuck them.
Okay.
We'll catch up with
Um,
you after the cake's
You
done.
will jump back and forth for a little bit. The story of Rotisserie and Erdry as they continue the story while Liza and Seth work on the Lord of the Cakes. Okay, so you guys are tracking them. Roll me survival.
Nat 20.
Damn.
19.
Okay, so you guys immediately pick up the trail and start making good time. Rotisserie, your ability to fly up is giving you an angle that it's pretty hard to lose sight of the trail. That nat 20 means you're going to be on it, and Erdry's keeping up pace with you real good. You guys are making good time through the jungle. There is definitely, however, quite a bit of I would say dead bodies would be the best way to put. There remains. You see bones and stuff from various people, but you also see fresher ones. And then you come across two elves, both grievously wounded, sitting against a tree. They are sort of looking. One seems maybe totally, basically out of it. The other one is just holding his stomach and just sort of taking his last breaths.
What happened here, guys?
Looks like Liza's teammates didn't do so well.
Yeah, I guess not.
The one looks up and says, "They came through. They came and they took our fragments. They're headed for the center."
Who's they?
And then he dies.
Hmm.
And then the other one, who's out of it, is just sort of staring straight ahead.
You alive? We gotta poke him.
He doesn't react.
I'm gonna slap him.
He snaps awake and says, "They killed us all. We had a group of 10, and they swept in and stole our fragment. They came right in. They took everything, and they're going to get it. There's
What's
another
it ab-
group. There's another group here, and they'll be after them soon. But at this point, it's almost no stopping them."
Was it the bard?
What?
Yeah, the bard lady.
No, there's no bard with them.
Hmm.
Well, can you tell us anything about him?
There's a small halfling thief that they used. He was caught in the middle of our camp before they ambushed us. He had our fragment, and we managed to stop him with an arrow, and then they just slaughtered us.
I see.
Wow, sounds like you guys suck. I'm gonna start looting him while he's still laying there.
Jesus. They don't have much on them. It looks like whoever had attacked them had looted them and left them there to die.
So, do you have any more info?
The guy's like, if you could heal me, I might be able to come up with something.
I'm a fucking chicken.
Well, how close are you to death? Like, can
Very.
you walk? Yeah.
He tries to stand up, and the act causes his ab muscles to flex, and you see his intestines start to spill out into his hands.
You'd
Yes.
rather just have me finish you off so you're not in pain anymore?
He goes into shock and just sits back down as his intestines continue to spill out of his abdomen. He's clearly ripped the last layer that was holding them in place.
Is that a yes?
He doesn't react.
All right. I'll just kill him.
With your axe,
Yep.
you beheading him.
Yeah.
Roll me an attack.
That's a 2 plus 7. That's a 9.
You do a really bad job. You hack most of his shoulder off, and you do get into his neck. He'll probably die in just a few seconds, but it's it's not like a clean instant death. This is a big chunk of his neck is gone, and he's bleeding out, and he's staring at you, and goes to say something, but he immediately aspirates his own blood and is just falling apart. Finally dies. Good mercy.
Well, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Are you guys continuing with the trail?
Yeah, I guess so.
We cut back to Seth and Liza. So, what's the first step for this cake? How do you make cake?
Like mix up those eggs probably. Wet ingredients, dry
You
ingredients.
do all your dry ingredients first in one bowl.
Okay. What are you using for a bowl?
I don't know, part of a log.
Okay. You take a log that's nearby and you hack a piece off and
No, like you have to like scoop it out, hollow it or something.
okay, so step 1, you guys make utensils.
Yeah.
Roll me some dexterity.
Okay. That's a 7.
It's a nat one.
Oh.
And
4.
you guys make what you think you need as utensils. You make a fucking wooden bowl, kind of. It's more like just a slab of wood. And
It's fine.
it's a little bit like you cut it into an angle, so it's like a V, but it's long. So you can
funnel.
mix back and forth in it. It's a trough, and that's what you're gonna use. And let's get a just nat 20 roll for your batter making or your dry ingredients mixing.
16.
16. What'd you get, Liza?
3. I'm not
Okay,
a fucking housewife, okay?
apparently.
Guess I'm making this cake by myself.
So
Why?
you continue to work
Martha
on
fucking
the cake.
Stewart.
You're mixing in things that you're pretty sure will taste good. Liza, you throw in some little bits of bark because you've had cinnamon before, and you know that's good. So if you shave bark
Looks
into
the
it,
same.
it's probably good.
I don't know if that's gonna be
Seth-
good, Liza.
What, you want to scoop it out?
I don't know how now.
You're sort
like
of reaching in to
cinnamon.
grab pieces, but you're getting little bits of cat hair in the batter mix.
This
Oh,
might be
come
making it
on,
worse.
Come on.
You do get most of the bark out, but in exchange, there's a fair amount of cat hair in
Now
there.
there's hair in it.
It's
Come
for
on,
the
dude, wear a
afterlife.
fucking hair suit.
It's fine.
Okay. Back
I'll have a
to
little piece of
Urgery and
you.
Rotisserie. You guys are continuing down the trail, and you come upon a point where you can see the road or the path turns to stone. It's a deep black stone paved area, and it goes for probably another 2 miles at this point. But the stones are perfect. They're totally symmetrical, piece to piece, and it looks like you're entering some sort of very well kept up district at this point. You doing anything different or continuing forward?
Figure just keep going.
Yeah.
So you guys continue forward, and you know you're getting closer to the center of the island. It's starting to tilt downwards, and you're going down into what you can tell was probably a large caldera, or is a large caldera. The paved road, as you come around, basically a large canyon wall opens up into a giant obsidian city. In the center of the city, down below, you can see a black tower. And at the tower, you can see a large door. You're probably 3 miles from that if you were to just like hang glide straight to it from where you're at. But you're going to have to continue down the path and go into the city.
We could probably get there faster if we flew.
Uh,
How
I
much
can't
do you
fly.
weigh?
Like 180 pounds.
That's a lot.
Wow, fat ass.
Fuck. All right. I guess we'll just walk.
Yeah.
Do you want to try anything clever?
No.
Okay.
It just sounds like a lot more work.
So you guys continue on the route the normal way. And while there is a city here, it is, as far as you can tell, basically abandoned. There's no sounds. Even the smell is mostly just that of sulfur. You continue to move down into the city. Large buildings, pillars, no people, no goods of any sort, at least not outside of the buildings. And you're just continuing down the street where you can see, at this point, what you're mostly tracking is that there's the only place that there's dirt is where you guys are walking, and the only place there's dirt in front of you, essentially, is where somebody else had been walking, and you're fairly certain that's whoever it is that looted your camp.
Wonder if there's any cake shops here.
I don't know. Be convenient though.
Yeah, probably easier than making a cake in the fucking woods.
Yeah. I agree.
Liza and Seth, you guys have mixed up your dry ingredients. What's your next step?
We add the wet ones.
Okay, what are you all using? It's just egg?
We might need some water.
Yeah, do we have any
It's gonna be a real
water?
dry cake.
Roll for me really quick.
I got an 18.
I got 14.
You guys have some flasks that you can use, but that's the water that you have on you. There's another option. There's a bag that has some seawater in it that was used for basically storing something. You're not sure what. It was just to keep maybe meat fresh or whatever. The meat's gone, but it's still full of salty water. You could use that, or you can use your personal water.
If we use the
Use
seawater, we get salt and water at the same
Yeah,
time.
we can use the salty water because you get 2 ingredients in one.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what we'll use.
Okay, so you mix in that salty water and the egg. Will you, one of you gets to sort of beat that into a batter.
I should probably do it. Liza,
Okay,
Okay.
roll me sleight of hand.
Oh.
20, not nat.
20. Okay. You get a pretty surprisingly good batter out of it. Are you mixing anything in? Are you just going for a plain cake, or are you trying to put in some like chocolate, or what stuff did you
We have any
forage?
fruits? Did I get any fruits when I was
Yeah,
like...
you got some berries. You got some fruits. You found some various nuts and things.
Are they
Oh, yeah.
edible? Are the berries edible?
Roll me survival.
Don't nat one, please.
7?
Yeah, they're all edible.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Okay.
So you throw in the hodgepodge of jungle food in there.
Sure. You
Jungle
okay
cake
with that,
it is.
Seth?
I mean, if you think they're edible, then it's probably
Well,
fine.
I found them.
If there's a problem, one of us can heal the other one. It'll be okay, I think.
That's true. That's true. We're good. We're good. We still have spell slots.
Like,
Nope.
I actually have advantage on, like, foraging food and stuff like that.
Well, you left.
could've
Spirit
stayed
of
and helped.
rotisserie.
How are you guys baking this?
We
Well,
could.
isn't the forest still on fire?
Just gonna run out to the woods
Gonna
and hold
go-
it there.
Find a place where there's a forest fire and just stick it in on a shield or something.
Or you could create one, Liza. You're apparently great at making fires. Fireball and just set something on fire and we can cook it on that.
Yeah. Well, Let's see about that.
I can make fog cloud. That's not gonna help us. So I don't have
Yeah,
any
I don't
fire
think
skills.
Fog is gonna be. Hello? What is happening?
The Sims
that's
has come to
annoying.
life.
Oh, I opened up my spellbook app and it started
It had
playing
an
an
ad.
ad.
Audio ads? That's obnoxious.
Yeah, like it wasn't showing anything. It was just audio.
Ugh.
Yeah, so funny story. I'm out of third level spell slots. So I can't make fire.
Oh, it would have been nice to long rest.
Hey, fuck off.
Huh.
Okay, so you guys have the option of taking some of the campfire and lighting one of the big trees on fire. I mean, that redwood's still on fire.
Oh,
Or you can go
yeah.
to the forest fire.
How far away is the forest fire? Because the redwood's like half a mile away from us.
The forest fire is probably a mile away now. It's been
Hmm.
burning, blowing away from you.
Is it? And it's
I
in
mean,
the
there's
direction.
still smoldering trees and stuff for sure.
Is it in the
Let's go
direction that
cook it
they
on
went?
one of those trees.
What was that?
Let's go cook it on one of those trees.
Is that in the direction that Brotisserie and Erdry went?
You don't know which direction they went.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck
Uh,
about them.
Well, fine. Just pick a tree that's on fire or smoldering, and we'll see if we can cook this thing.
Okay, that one that doesn't have the owls in it. I don't want to fuck with his parents again.
Okay, so you guys find a smoldering tree and shove the shield in there. Roll me 2 d20s for this cake. One of you gets to be how long the cake is in there for. The other one gets to be how well the cake just is if it was in there for the right amount of time.
I rolled 16.
Double 17s.
Oh, I rolled 2 d20s?
Yeah, 2d20s.
Well, 16 and 15 for Seth.
God damn.
Okay, so which one is going to be what?
Maybe.
Liza should be how good it is
Okay.
Yeah.
if it's in there the full time.
So it's going to be in there for a few hours. You guys
That's
are going to have to
probably-
watch it and fan the flames, keep it going, and all that. And you're working on the cake, and it's rising pretty good.
We'll take turns.
This is going to be
Yeah.
so good as long as those berries are not poison.
It's fine. We have healing.
It'll taste good though.
It'll be
So,
fucking delicious.
Erdry and Brotisserie, as you guys are flying or moving along through the city, you suddenly see a Triton, a sort of scaly-looking humanoid who has a very large trident that looks very familiar. It's Dormarcus's trident that was left on the beach.
Ooh.
And he is holding it and staring at you guys and barks something out. Do either of you speak Triton?
Oh, no. I don't even know
You
what that
don't
is.
understand what he's saying.
But do I recognize the Triton?
Yeah, you recognize the Triton.
Okay. Where'd you get that?
He barks out again. Idat! Idas da! And he's pointing at the ground.
I also point at the ground.
He
got
says,
it from the
"No,
ground?
Idat! And points at you guys, points at your weapons, and points at the ground.
I
No.
shake my head no.
Where did you get that?
Ah!
Where's
Say-
Dormarcus?
Say to my D! Say to my dinar!
Do you
And
speak
then I
normal
need you
language?
guys to roll initiative.
God damn it. That's good. 8.
24.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Okay. So we got 8. Got 24. Can you guys each roll me perception really quick?
Ooh, that was good. 23.
13.
23 and 13. Okay. Who got 23?
Brotisserie.
Erdry. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Out of nowhere, a small halfling wielding a rapier lunges past you. It seems like he was sneaking up behind you this whole time.
Piece of shit.
Rotisserie, you saw him and managed to dodge out of the way, but the direction he came from, out of the buildings, you see a half-orc with an eye patch, a human with flowing robes, the trident, of course, who is wielding a triton wielding a trident. There's an elf who is sort of cowering behind a window, staring at you guys in merchant's clothes, and then the halfling. It seems like this may be the group that you've been hearing so much about. And let's see here. They got. I need to do the initiative track really quick. No. Starting with Erdry, you're up first. There is all these people around you now. You're mostly surrounded.
Okay. Who's the closest?
So
Or
I'm
how-
gonna let me I guess
help-
do a better job describing everything for you really quick. So you and Brotisserie are in the middle of a street that's maybe 15 feet wide, with the solid black stone around you, buildings carved out of that black stone. 15, maybe 20 feet in front of you is the Triton with his trident. 10-ish feet to your left is the cowering elf and the one-eyed half-orc. Right in front of you is a small halfling with a rapier. And then 10 feet to your right is a human in flowing robes.
Okay. Fuck. I am going to use assassinate on the human with flowing robes.
Okay. What's that do for you?
Assassinate. So you're at your deadliest when you get the drop on enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Okay. Yeah. Has not taken a turn in combat. Go for it. Roll an attack.
That is going to be 16 to hit.
16 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 16 will hit. What are you attacking with? And just to make sure, who are you attacking?
I am attacking the one in the robes, the human in the robes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
barely
use-
hits.
I'm going to use my rapier.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing it wasn't a sneak attack. They probably saw me coming.
Yeah. Well,
Because if it's a sneak attack, it kind of changes it a little bit.
you know, we'll say that you were taking advantage of the situation. You're going first in combat. You reacted so quickly. Chances are that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is going to be 34 damage.
34 damage.
Damn.
You slam into it and stab it, and the guy seems shocked, and then points at you and points his fingers up into the air. And I need you to make me a dexterity save as you get hellish rebuked.
Okay.
Serious?
So, hold on. I have evasion. So if I pass, I only take half, and if I pass, I take no damage, and if I fail, I take half.
Mhm.
That is going to be a 15.
It's a fail, but
Okay.
luckily you'd still take half. It's 30 damage,
Holy crap.
but you take half, so 15.
Clancy, I also remembered I had advantage on initiative rolls, so I'm at 19.
19. Oh, that puts you much higher in the order.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's fix that then. Rotisserie, that puts you. Oh no, you're not next. Almost next. Not quite. The one in merchant's robes tosses a potion at Rotisserie, and I need you to make a dex save for me.
And I can see it.
Yep.
So I get advantage on deck saves I can see.
Got to beat a 17.
That will be not good enough. That is a 10. Or a 6. So, damn.
The potion hits you, and it immediately starts to crawl across your skin as you feel stone encasing you. You're not turning to stone, but stone, sort of rubber cement, has hit you and is starting to harden. You can either sort of try and tear it off, or you can let it be. If you tear it off, it'll probably hurt. If you let it be, you may have limited mobility.
I'm going to tear it off.
Okay. You're going to take. Only going to take 15 damage.
15 damage?
Yep. Ripping
Okay.
feathers and skin off as you claw this stuff off yourself. But it's not going to limit your mobility. And the merchant seems genuinely terrified that you have the will to do such a thing.
And I'm going to be pissed off.
Yeah, I imagine so. And you're enraged. And now it's your turn.
All right. So we have the little guy next to us.
Yep. Right in front of you is the halfling. And then Urgery just went and attacked the wizard.
Okay, and who threw the thing at me?
The merchant on the opposite side of the road. But if you flee at this
Yeah.
point, if you run, you'll trigger an opportunity attack from the halfling.
All right. I would like to just pull out my great axe and kind of just swipe at the little guy and then
Okay.
charge towards the other guy.
Okay. Roll an attack.
18.
That hits.
Okay, and what do I roll for the sun moon bullshit?
Just a D4.
D4. That's a 3.
3. You're hitting with the correct side.
Hooray! And did I hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And D6. Not bad. 9 plus 6. So, yeah, 15.
15 damage. Okay.
Oh, actually, 19 damage.
Okay. You hit the halfling pretty hard.
And then, yeah, I'll run at the other guy.
And you're running at the other guy. So when you hit somebody, does that prevent them from making an opportunity attack against you?
I actually have no idea. I don't think so. I don't have any
There
bonuses
are
for that.
feats and things that can let you do that. So he's
Nope.
going to make an attack as you charge. But that's only 12 to hit.
Nope.
Who are you charging?
The merchant who threw the thing on me.
He literally cowers in fear and lets out a.
And I'm going to swing at him with my great axe.
Okay.
And that's a. Oh, no. It wasn't that one, but I have lucky. So that is now 23.
23. That's super duper hits.
16 plus 6, so 22.
22 damage.
Yep.
Ugh. That hit him real hard. He does not look good. You slam the axe into him, right into his chest, and it definitely cuts through his upper rib cage. Probably didn't puncture his lung, but I mean he's in bad condition.
I just want to like scream "Bacock" in his face.
Wait, how'd that go again?
Scream "Bacock"!
he pisses himself in terror.
Fair.
The halfling comes charging up at you from behind while you're focused on the merchant and is going to attack. Ooh. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's getting sneak attack.
Ooh.
So. Oh, that's such bullshit. Oh my god. Do you see how many ones that is? Oh, dumb. Okay.
Maybe you should retire those dice.
Yeah.
No, they'll get hot again at some point.
Someday, maybe.
I think it's only hot when other people are there.
Yeah. I mean, it does seem to be that way.
It's only when
So
I'm
he's
sitting next
only
to you.
doing 14 damage.
And is that piercing?
Yeah, piercing.
So 7 damage?
Yes.
Suck, Clancy.
Then the half-orc is going to go charging at Erdry, swinging wildly with a pair of axes that he's pulled out. It's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That's... Ooh. 6 plus 4, 10. So 17 damage on the first strike as the two axes swing and slam into you. The second hit is only a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Misses, and he's going to action surge. It's a nat 20,
Oh.
so that's 20 damage from that attack.
Okay.
And then the next one's a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
No, but I'm unconscious.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
You're down. And now it is the wizard's turn. The wizard, who was worried about Erdry, turns towards Rotisserie, points at him, and Rotisserie, I need you to make a dex save.
Can I see it?
Yep.
Oh. I didn't even need that. That was 18.
18? 18 passes. So you're going to take half damage, which is, ooh, that's much better. Much, much better. I got a bunch of sixes that time. 6, 12, 18.
God damn it.
19,
They're both gonna die while we're making a cake.
Shouldn't have laughed.
Yeah.
34
Yeah, that was pretty obvious
fire
when we
damage.
left.
34.
34 fire damage, and you are lit on fire as you have this wizard casting Immolate on you.
Mm.
So, basically, let's see here. Bright light is being shed in a 30-foot radius around you, dim light for an additional 30 feet, and at the end of each turn, you have to repeat your saving throw. Until you pass, which you already did, so you don't continue to burn. So it doesn't matter. But otherwise, you would continue to burn until you either pass or die.
All right.
So, at that point, it is now the dude with the trident's turn. And he's going to throw the trident at you. And that's a 16.
Nope.
And he charges in and tries to grapple you. It's an 18.
And what do I do for that? Strength?
Athletics contest, yeah.
Okay, that will be a 20.
20. You manage to break free of his grasp. He is still yelling and pointing at your weapon and pointing at the ground. And now it is the merchant's turn, who you just caved in his chest.
Yeah, is my axe still in his chest?
No, you pulled it back out. You're
Okay.
using it to defend yourself against attacks and stuff. The merchant immediately pulls a potion out and chugs it, and that's all he does for his turn. It is now your turn.
Hmm.
You have the merchant behind you, and in front of you is a halfling, a one-eyed half-orc, a wizard, and a Triton fighter.
Okay, so the merchant is behind me.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm enraged, so I can't fucking think properly.
I'll let you roll a d20 to see if Urgery's death enrages you further or clears your mind for a moment. Just gotta beat a 12.
13.
Ooh. You have agency. You may do what you want to do. As you watch Urgery go down,
Did I see the guy pointing at my weapon, or like basically telling me to drop it?
I mean, yeah, you saw him gesturing to drop your weapon. Urgery,
Should
death
I-
save.
Three.
Oh shit.
One failed death save.
So, should I roll to see if the weapon? Well, I guess understanding that he's telling me to drop my weapon and actually dropping my weapon during a rage.
Yeah,
16.
16. You can drop it. You are still wound up as fuck, but you've dropped your weapon. It
I'm
probably
gonna-
helps that he's not holding a weapon anymore.
All right. I will chuck my weapon at the little kid and then put my wings up.
Roll me to throw at the little kid. Anything but a nat 1's fine. But if you nat 1, it looks like you attack him with it.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. You throw it in the ground. It embeds itself with the shaft in the air, and you put your hands up, and immediately the wizard and everybody sort of starts to calm down, and you feel ropes wrapping your hands together, and you are tied up. Erdry, another death save.
So I've never.
Shit.
It's just straight D20, right? There's no modifier or anything. I've never done it before.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18.
Yeah.
Pass. And we will have you do one more death save while they're tying up Rotisserie.
Go
None
save
of them
him.
seem to speak your language.
18 again.
Hey.
Okay. What are you doing to try and get them to help stabilize Urgery?
I'm just gonna like, if they're not like knowing what I'm saying, I'm just gonna be like motioning my head towards them.
You're doing this.
Well, more downward, upward
Pecking.
motion towards them.
They throw you some corn.
He's doing a body wave.
So, roll me.
Performance?
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect.
Ooh, that's 15.
15. They come over, and one more death save, Urgery, just to make sure.
Come
Anything but
on.
a nat 1, you're good.
That one.
8.
Okay. You're not doing good. That orc hit you, and then hit you one more time. But merchant comes out and grabs a potion and pours it down your throat, and you're stabilized, but you're still unconscious.
Okay.
However, you are both captured by these guys now, and you can't understand them, but they're dragging you along on a small magic carpet that they've got.
How much health would I have? Just one?
Yeah.
Or-
You got 1 health, but you're unconscious. Rotisserie, you are tied up. You could, because it's just rope, attempt to break free of it, but it would be, an appropriate check to do that. And they loaded up both of you guys onto this magic carpet that's floating maybe 4 feet off the ground, and they're just dragging you along behind them as they walk somewhere.
Do I have any bonus for like having talons for getting through the rope?
Do you want to slowly start sawing at the rope with your talons?
Yeah, just since I've been tied up and no one's behind me, then I would try to do it.
Yeah.
If it's tied behind my
Roll
back.
me stealth.
Nat 1.
They see you throw yourself on your chest so that your hands are exposed to the air and start sawing at it. And they immediately grab one of those pots that they originally had thrown at your legs and throw it on your hands and encase your hands in some sort of concrete mix. And you can't move your hands at all now or break out of the binding.
Wow, they're smarter than me.
And then they slap your face and say something. Katak!
Yeah, shut up, cunt.
Back to Team Cake.
Yeah,
okay.
Team
So
Cake.
you guys have your cake. It's risen. You pull it out, and you have an opportunity. You have a cake. Did you want to dress this cake up, do some frosting, anything like that, or just eat your yummy cake that you have?
I feel like we should just have a naked cake. I'm sure it tastes delicious naked.
Seth?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Naked?
Yeah.
Naked
You like
cake.
naked cake?
Yeah.
So you're each gonna have a slice or just a bite?
I think.
Liza should try some
honestly-
first.
What?
Liza should try some first.
Okay, I'll
Because
try
of
the
those
first
berries,
one.
we don't know what's
I'll
going to
try
happen.
The first piece.
Okay. Take a bite and roll me a d20.
16.
16. So, you have an overwhelming taste of raspberries.
Ooh.
You know you didn't actually harvest any of those, but clearly one of the berries that you picked up tastes like that. It's a really sweet flavor. It's shockingly good. The cake, of course, is baked really well. It's not the best cake you've ever had, but considering it's forest cake, it's amazing for that, right?
This is so good.
However, you do feel immediately that some of the ingredients you put in there were less than healthy for you.
Uh-oh.
So while it tastes really good and the cake's made really well, you're going to go ahead and take a -2 to charisma as you start having horrible gas.
Okay.
Seth, you see Liza eat the cake, and pretty quickly she's holding her stomach a little bit like, it's not sitting very well. And
Huh.
she just lets one rip.
Oh.
Don't eat the cake.
Yeah. What? I don't know what went wrong. What it tastes like though, at least.
It tasted like raspberries.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm not gonna eat it because I don't want that to happen to me. But it seems like we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, we'll just have to try again, like another time.
Yeah. Or we could take some with us and say it's really good. Don't mention about not feeling good and give it to those guys.
Actually, that's a great idea.
You could give it to Dormarcus as an apology.
Well, I don't think that would be a great apology.
I
Well,
don't-
actually, he's stupid enough. I don't think he'd understand what was even happening.
Yeah, and he's a
So,
half
yeah,
orc.
he would enjoy this.
Yeah.
We're definitely giving a piece to that fucking bird, though.
How like what are we gonna just? Are you just gonna carry it in your hands or?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't.
I'm just gonna march down the trail with a cake.
I
just-
don't have like one of those like cake like
You don't have any cake carriers.
yeah.
You
I
can
don't have
try
any
and
cake
carve one,
Tupperware.
but you're clearly awful at that. Okay. So
We should probably find them.
You don't seem as charismatic.
Yeah.
very unlikable now.
Yeah.
You're kind of a dick.
It's kind of a thing. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. It'll pass.
as long as it's not, we're not passing more gas. That'd be great. I'm gonna walk up
So
up
what are
wind.
you guys doing? You've made your cake. What's your plan now?
Can I roll investigation to see? It seems like we should try to hook up. Either get back with Brotisserie and Erdry or try to find Dormarcus. Yeah. And then after that,
He's charismatic.
and then after
Just
that,
got a
we
really weird fetish.
we should find.
You just
We
all
should find
die
them.
and you guys are baking the cake and fucking.
Hell yeah.
Likes cake farts.
He's a cat. I mean, they roll with dead shit all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna try and find them, is what your plan is now?
Yeah. I mean,
No,
Liza,
we're
do.
gonna hook up.
And then we'll find them. Do you want to find them, those assholes, or do we want to try to like get to Dormarcus? We don't know where they
Well-
went. We could try to find them, but they were kind of mean when they left.
Yeah, they were fucking assholes, man. Dormarcus is way nicer. He's probably not even gonna be mad that I bailed on him.
Yeah, probably not. That's what friends do. I probably to him.
But I don't know how we're gonna get back down there because he went in the caves.
I guess we have to go find the bird man and elf.
Hate those fuckers.
So roll me a survival check to track them.
20 non-net.
Yeah, 8.
18, 20. And with that, we will end episode 14. Brotisserie and Erdry are captured. But Seth and Liza have a passable forest cake.
Yes.
Dormarcus is somewhere on the island. Maybe he can save them. And we'll come back to you next time. Thank you. Bye.